Welcome back to our high country tour. This episode, the tracks are getting steeper.
That was pretty sketchy.
And the water crossings are getting deeper.
How many people have you let drive this ute?
About 2.
Oh, you got a barren, mate!
I reckon you'll be fine in there, Richard, if you can hear me, mate.
With a few serious trails in front of us.
Yeah, not good.
Drive shaft, uni, it's vibrating the car. I can see it not running true from behind.
Things don't go to plan.
A full revolution and get it to change direction. The lower kingpin studs just unwound themselves.
It's busy today. All these bloody blowings around.
You are not going to want to miss this one, guys. Let's get stuck in now. Welcome to the town of Lacola. We just came down off the mountain. We did the Billy Goats climb. Last episode you would have seen, and we've spent the last few hours, maybe an hour or so, coming back down through the mountains. Real nice drive. Hit this bridge and you hit Lacola here. We are just going to get some fuel here. I just filled up with diesel and make a bit of a plan for what we're doing now, and potentially waiting for Timmy Westwood to show up, because Timmy's in town. You would have seen him in the King Chrome episode.
And can we get...
Yep, exactly.
Oh, they'll send you the invoice.
Yeah, just so I better make sure I've got the right person. No worries.
Yep, and yeah, make sure you send us an invoice. I've just got to give it to the bloke that's actually paying.
Yep, no worries
Yep,
at all.
too easy, thank you.
Alright.
We've ordered a new dip housing. Now we've just got to order a brace kit.
It's going to be an EMU custom housing.
It's going to be an EMU custom housing.
As soon as we get back there, if all the parts are there, we can actually weld up, build the housing, and sandblast and paint it while we muck around doing other stuff.
Well, work on Baz.
And you can leave it all together and still drive it.
Yeah.
And then you can just bolt it in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then just like a couple of hours, switch it all over. Oh, there's Timmy.
You wouldn't read about it.
Bloody hell.
Jesus.
Another celebrity in the house. Not another one, but there's a celebrity in the house.
I'm good, mate. How about you? You just got here.
Yeah, got it. Pretty windy coming up through those hills,
Yeah.
but yeah, really nice view and everything.
Take a photo of you?
Yeah. What's his name? Hunter Watches. Yeah, well, there you go.
And we've just taken over about a year ago, so
Cool.
we decided to go to Mornington, so he misses out on me.
He's missed out. Sorry, Hunter. Oh, good Wi-Fi, boys. Far out.
Trying to order parts, fix my car.
Oh, yeah.
South Australia.
I don't know if you heard, but Macca's dropped us.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
So he has no reception anywhere
Well,
else.
definitely. This is the last straw.
This is the last straw.
I'm so over it.
Telstra's not a sponsor, but they absolutely could be.
If you remembered from last episode, but the front diff is still bent, so they're just trying to source some parts. Front wheel has neg camber because it's bent. Boys are trying to order parts for Mac's Cruiser because in the King Chrome episode, yeah, he bent his diff. It's still bent. It's driving fine. It just needs to be fixed. So that's sort of today's mission. I'll keep you up to date. Let's get stuck into it.
Timmy has heart.
Timmy Ashart.
Yeah.
There we go. It's also his Instagram handle. Who would have thought? Another great brand and King Chrome brand ambassador. Has a YouTube channel. Not full time, are you?
Nah,
part
still.
time.
Yeah, still part time. Pretty much a hobby. I still work full time as well.
Yeah, so go check him out. Throw him some support.
Built this GQ.
Built this GQ on the channel and just keeps getting wilder and wilder. You would have seen it on Tyler Thompson. We went round Tassie with Tyler Thompson. So.
And he beat Pooley in that race that time.
Oh,
Nah,
Hey, I was on limp mode. So it doesn't count.
Oh, right.
yeah.
Alleged limp mode.
Alleged limp mode from bit about Timmy before we get stuck into some
Well, we need
tracks.
Jono to tell us about this track now.
Yeah, Jono, tell us about this track, mate. What have we got going on?
Oh, this is Burgoynes. This is like one of the more famous tracks. I guess it's one of the more used, so it gets pretty chopped up. Good all year round. The only problem is the Macalister River, depending on how much they're letting out of the Macalister, sometimes it's impassable, but yeah, awesome heart, and it's really, it's a good fuel stop as well, getting to Lacola, so coming from Walhalla gives you a chance to get fuel and a pie and a can of Coke, Pooley.
Yeah, that's smoke off champions.
Yeah.
All these names just sound like Viking bloody names to me, but I'm sure the Victorians know what's going on, so.
Is the nav going to be all good in here?
Oh, I reckon it will be with TJ behind the wheel.
Oh,
I'd be
thanks,
worried
mate.
if I had a normal nav with a normal driver, I'd be a bit worried. but
Oh,
I reckon,
he's really buttering me up.
TJ's got it sorted.
He's buttering me up.
Yeah, he's good. He's good. He's just filled him right up with confidence.
Let's go, break it.
Oh, fucking I'll go first.
Welcome to the first track of the day. This is the Burgoynes Trail, an amazing little track. probably 6 to 7 kilometers long with extremely steep, narrow, slippery hills to navigate. You'll be met eventually with the Macalister River. Now, we haven't nailed the weather like we did in the previous episode. It is still incredible views. The scenery here is just so different to what we are used to. And just like that, we're almost back at 500 meters or more in elevation. Crazy how steep some of these trails can actually be. Welcome back to the clouds, guys. This is like a little bit of a helipad sort of area, I guess. Pretty steep up and down track so far.
We are 538 meters above sea level, assuming that this is correct.
Well, you might have nearly at the beach. 500 meters, it's nothing.
Tour guide Jono, what are we doing, mate?
Well, mate, we're about to descend, so we're up at the helipad now on the, I don't know what you'd call it, like the east side of Burgoynes. Going to drop down. We'll end up crossing the river that we were driving past before, real nice river, the Macalister that goes through Lacola. We'll do the river crossing, we'll go check out Morning Glory Hut and head back up and try and find some hard tracks, I reckon.
Is there any KFCs down there?
There's probably some KMCs though.
Did someone say KMC?
Guys, this is actually the second episode in our high country tour with Poolys. So if you haven't seen the first episode, link is in description. Like last time, Richard and the FJ45, an absolutely incredible restoration. But Macca and the Big Dad Bus, for those who don't know, this is the pre-registration, completely legal, superior engineering, 5-inch lift and 37s. Absolutely eating these tracks up, no dramas at all. This episode's being mainly led by tour guide Jono this time in this incredible D-Max, solid axle conversion, coilovers all around. He's got more gear in the canopy than most people have in their own kitchen. We've got Pooley in the pub truck. He's just redone all his suspension as well and has his own Emu Customs canopy all set up for the hard touring. I'm in the trusty Navara. You'll see when I hit this water crossing just how much bigger the other vehicles actually are. And of course, we've got Timmy Westwood in the GQ. Absolutely incredible setup for this type of touring. Potentially the most capable vehicle in the entire convoy. After successfully navigating the Macalister crossing, you're going to be met with some narrow, windy little trails that crisscross the river, and it's not long till you run into the Morning Glory Hut.
Pub trucks here, must be someone working, surely. Got some, oh no, I've dropped my change. Oh, I've dropped.
Oh, g'day, mate. How you going?
Good, mate, how you going?
Yeah, good. What do you got there?
Some money for you, get us a beer,
Oh,
mate.
a beer?
Yeah, you got any beer?
You got an ID?
Oh, yeah, I do actually. Yeah, hold on. Yeah. Yeah, it's me.
Yeah, mate, you're right.
Yeah, cheers, yeah.
We don't actually sell beer here.
Oh,
so,
what do you, give me what you got, mate.
would you like a hard fizz?
Yeah, I bloody love one.
Oh,
yeah, bring it over.
Oh, yep, that's a good one. There you go.
Righto. Yeah, no. Oh, you got a stubby cooler?
Actually, you're 20 cents short. Oh, no, there it is.
Oh, yeah, you got
You want a stubby cooler?
Yeah, stubby cooler. What happened? You get lost back there. Where's it going? That's right, yeah.
Yeah, no worries, mate.
Drink on the job, do you?
Yeah, I do actually. Where are you boys headed?
Oh, sorry, boys. Oh, no. Yeah, go on.
It's busy today. All these bloody blow-ins around here. Come on in. Come and have a look.
Say, it looks like it's an angry mouth, hey?
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It's like it's going to swallow us up.
Morning Glory Hotel.
Look like a Pooley kind of
This
thing.
means there's no need for 79.
Yeah, that's the one.
You on a break, mate?
Yeah, I was on smoko, mate.
Oh yeah.
Bar's closed.
Cheers, mate. Yeah.
Not a bad little spot for lunch, potentially. I'm probably going to come down and get bogged straight away. Do a panel on the entry.
It's a pretty solid entry track, isn't it?
The hut that we were just at is up there. And you can come down either of these entries. That one's pretty gnarly, but this one should be right.
Don't blow the same. She had to get out and make a change. She had a kid now, but much too young. That baby daddy, out having fun. He said, I'm on
Oh, let's go. That clunk in the rear you can hear is actually just the coil retainers doing what they're designed for. They come in the complete Navara kit from Superior. Dad, can I bring my IFS down?
Yes, son, you can.
Oh. It'd be a shame to crash it, but I mean, we've got to do what we've got to do. Pooley's nervous behind the camera. How many people have you let drive this ute?
About 2.
Seatbelts on, everyone. Safety first.
How's it feel to be behind the wheel now? Like
Of a 79.
It's a bit of power.
It's a bit scary, if I'm honest. The other thing is, like, I don't really know how to drive manual just because I drive autos all the time. so you should be nervous. Is that how you do it? I am Pooley. Jeez, mate. What are you fishing for?
Oh, just barra.
Yeah, I heard there's a couple of big ones in here.
Yeah, there is a few big ones getting around actually. You want to go?
Yeah, let me have a go.
So click that button down, and then you got to hold it like that, and then as you cast, you let go and it goes.
Oh, you got to go, mate. You're on. You're on.
Alrighty, so after hanging out on the river, having lunch, taking photos, doing all the fun stuff, decide to get stuck back into the trails. Jono's going to attempt the bonus line to get out. It actually doesn't look much on camera, but it's got a big rut in it. Yeah, dipping out. Oh, Timmy! Oh, dipping out.
Once your front's up,
Now, while we're having fun on this river exit, the unthinkable's happened. Macca, he's lost the main SD card from the drone. All the content from the drone gone.
I cooked the whole burger, made it all, everything come back, and I was like, why are they still standing over there scratching around the ground? Must have lost something.
We've been scratching around the ground with sticks. Checking for the
Look at this, we had like grids set up. Yeah. I lost this. I lost the SD card and the boys. TJ actually found it. It was under your boot, wasn't it, Timmy? This had a lot of stuff on it. Thanks for the help, boys.
Yeah, we're wheeling and dealing here today. You can see here I've got empty, and I got a couple of cards in there.
Oh.
It's like $1,000 in SD card.
Even under this 128, we've got some little boys in there. And yeah, so 128 will do you $1,000 today.
Oh, cheap. Can I just fix you up at the end of the trip?
Sounds good.
Back into the climb, up the mountain again. Now we're met with some very steep switchbacks to contend with. This one in particular, super sharp. Who do you think's gonna make this turn first time? This trail just keeps heading up. Now we're up in the clouds again. But it's not long till Jono realises there's a bit of an issue with the D-Max.
What have we done, boys and girls?
We think it's just the rear uni, drive shaft uni. It's vibrating the car. I could see it not running true from behind.
Yeah. I reckon it would have been that step up to come out of it.
He said it was before that.
Yeah, it's a brand new shaft. It's pretty disappointing, but
Oh, okay.
I'll chuck a new uni in it. Show goes on.
TikTok isn't the... Poolys getting his photo moment.
If pinion kicked more, and this one is more than that one,
Yeah.
it means this one takes all the load and this one's still fucking nothing.
Well, I think, yeah, mine's like, I think my pinion's a tad high, so that's probably a bit to do with
The way that you're meant to set it is just so it doesn't matter what angle they are, as long as they're the same.
Yeah.
Because then it's even load.
It's not long till Jono gets us to one of the tougher tracks in the area. And this is where the day starts to get a little interesting.
This is Flats Track. It's probably the most deceiving name for a track in the high country. It's not for the faint-hearted, definitely locker territory, winch, recovery gear, and you wouldn't do it like with a single car because we were out here for Anzac weekend and there was a Triton on its side in one of the ruts. He was trying to come down it, so definitely only from Donnelly's Creek up, definitely do not come down flats, and yeah, come prepared.
I'm going to leave the Navara here, just a little park, because we're coming back here. We're going to camp down somewhere around here tonight. I'm going to jump in the other cars and film this one, because it's supposed to be pretty gnarly. Alrighty, mate, you're first up.
Yeah, mate.
Let's go. Alrighty, this is very steep, guys. Pretty big ruts.
Oh, nice little wheel lift.
Jono has been up Flats Track before, knows what to expect, so he's taking the lead this time.
Fuck track.
Yeah, I was looking at it before you get a car on it. It looks like it's going to let you right out,
Aha! Curling it with ease. Curling it. As per usual, it's quite difficult to show the incline this trail has, and we are not even at the tough bit yet, guys. This is just a start. Macker is up in the dud, boss.
Oh, I don't know this line at all. Oh, big wheel lift. Oh, nice. Another one.
Important to remember there is still actually damage to the diff, so we're going to have to be careful. That front driver's wheel is just not quite right.
Pretty cool track. Few little wheel lifts.
Too steep. We've got a bit of a plan here. We're going to try and get Mac and Jono to the middle of this track, bit of a spot to park so the others can come up afterwards. Alrighty, so now Jono's D-Max, it's starting to make some pretty funky noises. That uni joint is definitely on the way out. Hopefully it doesn't let go before the top of this track, because that would be a serious issue. The dad bus absolutely eating it up. No dramas at all yet. You can kind of see the incline on this shot. It is quite the track.
Alrighty, here we go. Flats track in the Vic High country. Pretty flexy in this first bit.
As expected, Timmy's GQ is making this track look easy. Not a problem at all for the patrol.
I reckon you'll be fine in there, Richard, if you can hear me, mate. So I go left around the tree, Jono?
Yeah, mate, left around the big tree.
Pooley is up next in the pub truck. You can tell he's having the time of his life. He loves driving this stuff. Guys, if you're enjoying this episode, make sure you hit the subscribe button. We are banging out content every week. Plenty more to come.
You'll be right, Richo. It's not too bad. Alrighty, about to go up Flats track. Got compressor on, lockers at the ready. This one's supposed to be steep despite the name.
Alright guys, turns out I'm a bit fitter than I thought I was. Gone up and down this entire mountain 2 or 3 times. So you better enjoy this bloody video. It's not even up to the hard bit yet.
Richard's FJ45 is actually sitting on an 80 series chassis and running gear. If you can imagine an 80 series with a 2-inch lift, that's what you're actually looking at here. However, with the weight of the canopy on and the spare tyre hanging off the back, an incline like this is a real disadvantage to that setup.
Somewhat okay there. Just go hard lock right and come back.
Yeah, give it a bump. There you go.
Also, having smaller tyres fitted than the other boys means that his diffs are way more likely to get hung up in these big ruts. Fair bit of a disadvantage for the FJ. As you can imagine, with my full touring setup on, my Navara being heavier, longer, having smaller tyres and a lot less power, I've already learnt my lesson the hard way. This was not the track for me. Jono is ready to hit the last half of this track. I think he was pretty keen to get to the top. I wasn't able to actually film too much of his attempt. He got it done, actually in record time.
That was gnarly.
That was pretty sketchy. That got a little sketchy. It slid over into the bank. All right, boys. That was the hard part of the track. Let's go down and watch the others do it, eh? That was sick.
And again, we've got Timmy in the GQ making this look like an absolute highway. Timmy knows what he's doing. How about we give a Landcruiser a go and see if it gets a little bit more interesting.
You'll be right, Richo. It's not too bad.
Whoa, g'day guys, I just drove up a bloody hill. How do I bloody turn this thing off? Bloody technology these days.
Yeah, but I think this sport's like linear, so it's like relative, and so I know, like, you know, you all have your comfort zone, and if you're out of it, you're out of it. Yeah. If it looks really hairy, we can just hook Richard's windshield and just winch him right through it.
My solenoid's been playing up a little bit, so I just have to make sure, but yep.
So like before, the smaller tyres give you a little bit less clearance for the diffs. So he's getting hung up on these large ruts. But with a little bit of a different line on each section, we managed to get the FJ through, and on we go.
Stop.
The winch on from there, just roll back and really slowly, like, see if you can just let off the brake and roll in drive.
Okay, the situation has actually turned pretty bad pretty quick. The rear tyre has debeated, the motor has made a hissing sound, and now the winch solenoid has failed. We can't even free spool it.
Okay guys, we're going to run the winch out because it's just a little bit rear heavy, the old FJ. So another issue is it's just cut out, so not ideal. You're in a bit of a predicament here, mate.
In a bit of a predicament, Macca. Yeah, not good. Yeah, I honestly didn't think I was going to go over just then. And then...
Yeah, I think you were just a touch too far left, but it was looking all right until...
Yeah, I thought I had it, man. I was like, yeah, fuck, what's all the... what's the commotion about?
That's pretty extreme, mate.
Yeah, we've got a wheel in the air over there.
Yep, Jono's a pretty tall man and he's like can nearly stand under it. So, so the car won't start again?
Man, I'm like, did you hear it?
Yeah, something went shh.
But the coolant temp's at only 85.
Sounded like a thermo fan kicking on. Try hold a bit of rev up.
Just neutral, don't go in reverse.
Yeah, I'm in neutral now.
Is your front locker off?
Front locker is off now.
It's going to get a lot better in about 300 mil. There you go. There you go. A bit more. A little bit more.
And touchdown, baby! Woohoo! Hold it there, hold it there. Figured out what the noise was. We think he's debeated the back left. It's looking better there.
Just to make you feel a bit better about your engine,
We don't have a winch.
the hissing noise was actually a bit of air coming out of your back left tyre. Rolled over it. It's gone back on the bead for now, but yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
It'll help you now.
Wait, I think I need some bead lockers, Macca.
Yeah, mate. Did someone say?
Okay, we got Timmy coming back. He's reversing down. He did this the easiest out of everyone. So the reason for that is the winch. The winch has failed. Not ideal, is it, Richard?
Not great.
Tell you what, I'm bloody glad I drove up here because it's a lot easier than walking. This is like me just trying to walk down this track. Just to give you an idea of how steep it is. Oh, fucking struggling. This isn't actually the hard bit of the track. This is just the end of it. I can hardly walk down it.
A tough terrain rope, truly. Okay, so Timmy actually has an incredible winch on the front of his Patrol. He's reversed back down. We're going to hook him up. He'll use his winch to get both vehicles up the hill. So we've got 2 points of contact. Timmy up here, he's got his winch hooked on for just to be safe and control. So now basically it's like Richard has a winch because Timmy's using his winch.
Drive a bit, Richie. Drive. Yep. Drive. Alright, stop.
Man, that's a fast winch.
Should I put some air in my back left now, or is it?
I thought this car was 50 years old.
Look at the screens and shit.
Got a bit of a fold. It's going to be hard to get that bead on.
Oh, so your methods, Timmy, got a bit of soapy water.
Yeah, it's got to be herbal essence.
Oh.
Hydration.
Oh, is that how you keep that hair so nice? Yeah, right, I get it now. See, there's a big bubble. And it's just still leaking from that bead.
It's a bit puff, Macca.
Oh, very puff, mate.
That's a big hill.
It's easy for me.
Dude, I reckon I walked about 4 times.
I just jumped in Timmy's Uber.
What type of hammer you got there, Timmy?
What do you reckon, mate?
Oh, only the finest.
Timmy and Jono have got to head off, but we're going to get camp here tonight.
No worries. Thanks for the awesome day. I really appreciate you both having me out. That was awesome fun.
Of course, man.
And you saved the day, so.
Yeah. No, he done well. It's a scary hill.
Great drive, mate.
Good game. Nice work, dude.
Thanks, fellas. Thank you.
Big, heavy girl. Got her up safely. That's the main thing.
Yeah, no damage.
Yeah.
Like,
Nah. You were leaned on that bank, but that bar works pretty good, so.
No, it was a scary hill.
and the side that was leaning your back was where your rear tyre was hanging off the back as well, probably didn't help. Tell you what, still did it, still got up there. If you had your winch, you would have been up on your own, no dramas.
Yeah. Cheers, mate.
Thanks, mate.
See you next time.
Yeah.
It's been awesome being out with you guys.
No worries. It's great fun. Thanks for showing us around, mate. We would have been lost 10,000 times if you weren't here. So.
Look, I battled through adversity, you know, managed to get up there even with the broken uni, but I wasn't missing that track. There was no way. I was sitting at the bottom watching you guys have all the fun.
Good game, yeah, good game, good game.
Good game, good game. Yeah, bloody good game.
See you next time.
Yeah.
Just around the corner here, you can see. Oh, guys, look at this. How bloody cool is this? Real nice. Clear as. Today's plan is to head back toward Melbourne. Actually, I think we're going to Emu. We're going to see a bit of stuff on the way out. The boys have a bit of a plan, but the temps have been outstanding. We both got the Outback tour on. It's great. It's super dusty. I haven't got any dust in mine, have you?
Nah, not a bit. I took some photos before of like with it up and it's like still glistening clean black.
Yeah, it's cool, eh? This is our last day in the Vic High country, and Pooley is back acting as tour guide. He's going to take us to the Thomsons Dam wall. He has a bit of a lookout and a little four-wheel drive track down through the base of it that he is super keen to show us.
Oh, sorry to interrupt. Merry Christmas for starters. It's just about time. Don't forget, 2 days left. Someone is going to win this. First prize, or $80,000 if they choose. Second prize, the Maverick Hornet valued at $22,000. Third prize, King Chrome $10,000 toolkit. Now that is going to set someone up for a career, I'm sure of it. Any shirts an entry, any sticker packs an entry. Hoodies are 2 entries, only while stock lasts. www.shedlife.co.
Alrighty, Pooley's taking us to his damn wall lookout. Holy.
Well, this is actually.
Is this where you
This
take
is
Jess?
she took me here. How many beavers do you reckon it would have took to build that dam?
I reckon there'd be a few, eh?
I reckon it'd be a couple.
It's a pretty bloody big dam. That's a lot of beavers.
That's a lot of beavers. Just beavers up there, just working away.
He's farmed a lot of clout.
Oh, yes.
No need for a dam.
No need for a dam. Just going to show you guys this engine braking. So that's in gear 1 with no feet on the brake at all, and then we can go 2. Speed up a little bit. That's literally on nothing. No feet, no accelerator, no brake. Go 3rd. It's in low gear, obviously, but that's how impressive the engine braking is. You can also just bang it in sport mode and it holds gears longer, so you don't even need to put it in manual mode.
This is one of my favourite water crossings I've ever done. Such clear water with amazing tree canopy to drive under. But Mac has just realised the steering in the 79 has gotten incrementally worse, and it's about time we have a proper look at this to see what is wrong. We're trying to head to the top of the dam wall. Apparently this is, I think it's what feeds Melbourne's water supply. It's a very big dam, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Have a look at how far I've got to turn the steering wheel just to get it to turn a different direction. Hang on, I'll show you coming down here. You like normally just turn like that much and it turns, but now I've got to go like a full revolution and get it to change direction. Drag link obviously isn't set right and all the wheel alignment's out, so.
What's happened?
I reckon the studs are fucking. We'll probably have to jack it up, take the wheel off, and yeah.
What happened?
Just looking at how much thread's hanging out the bottom of those nuts, it's about the same. I reckon the studs have come out. Probably want to take the wheel off.
Looks like the kingpin bearings have broken or something.
Okay. The cruiser's been getting incrementally worse, but today it's real bad. It's time to actually have a look at what's going on. There's almost a whole revolution of play in the steering wheel, which is not great. So we're about to cross the dam wall. It's actually insane. It's so cool. Obviously the water's here and massive cliff on that side, and we just came from the mountains around through that creek crossing and then up over here and onto the wall. Back on bitumen for good. One thing to remember, I've been told, is this thing draws 100 amp hour on startup, so you definitely need to have your car running because it is a big boy. 4 cylinders. Mac is just over there at the moment, trying to work out what's going on with this kingpin. Looks like there may be a situation.
We'll get the wheel off the ground. Big girl's got a lot of flex.
Last wheel. It's good because these are not even 35, so it's even quicker than mine. Loving it.
The lower kingpin studs just unwound themselves. So we've pinched one from the other side because 2 of them fell out. So we've got 3 each side now. But I've just noticed this. I think the wheel bearing's loose. Might pull it all back off, tighten it up. We've fixed the kingpin issue. Now we're gonna fix the loose wheel bearing issue, which you can't really tell until it's got a wheel on, but yeah, it's just a big nut.
Some routine maintenance.
Hey,
Routine.
wheel nuts.
Yeah.
Wheels don't fall off.
I like how everyone's doing maintenance at the end of the trip. That's a lot oilier and greasier than normal. Oh dude, that was so loose. So I like to crank it up first, which seats it, and then just back it off.
Yeah, so you want to do it up tight and
Yeah.
spin it. Always spin it. That just makes sure everything's all seated nicely. And then back it off and then adjust it by hand.
Got the actual diesel mechanic here.
Yeah. I mean, this is how I do it as well, but so you crank it up, you shouldn't
Guys,
be. Oh yeah.
You don't really have to turn it when it's already done up, but the idea of that's so the seal seats itself properly. Sometimes it can grab. And then you back it off. And then I take this off. So get rid of that. And then I just go by feel. So you can feel where it's loose there.
Yeah.
And it's tight there.
Yeah, that's.
And it's just like, just a little bit. But when you put the second nut on, when it all locks up, it turns a bit more.
Yeah.
And it pushes it in on the thread. So if you go too tight now, by the time it's all locked up, it'll be too tight. But that's about right. So
yeah, the same as I do it, but that's from a professional man himself. The Cummins diesel mechanic.
Diesel mechanic.
Well, boys, time to hit the road.
I wake up, flex, thumb down now. Check. No drip, this wet. Tell 'em run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I
A little bit excited. Time for the first pub meal of the trip. We are on the way to a Noojee pub. Very picturesque, through the forests. River running beside the road here. Not long until we get to a Noojee pub.
9 out of 10, roll through my hands, I'm by my lonely.
Welcome to Noojee pub. Oh, we're still in the high country technically.
we are in the high country still. Just down the local watering hole.
True.
One of the best pubs. There's a lot of good pubs in the high country.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a real nice spot.
They keep the lawns real nice. They just broke a couple
Yeah,
of fences, let the
big-
cows in.
Big herd of lawnmowers.
Bloody no one down here checking the fences,
Yeah,
mate.
that's right.
Good grass though.
Yeah, good grass.
What do you think of the trip, mate?
Yeah, yesterday I was, I was out of my comfort zone, like you guys said.
Yeah.
If I had bigger tyres, I think it would have helped. If I had beadlocks, it would have helped. If my winch worked, it really would have helped.
That's probably going to be the main one, yeah.
You don't come from a big wheeling, like you haven't wheeled heaps like your whole life or nothing.
Not at all. Nah.
Yeah.
So that's impressive,
Like steep and scary too. It's not like just a steep track. It's
And
in the bush, like you're at the top of the mountain.
It's good to get out of your comfort zone and do stuff that you don't normally do. Otherwise, you don't get better at it. And
It opens you up to things you might change.
Yeah.
So next time you mightn't end up in that situation. 'Cause
Exactly.
You might go and change a couple of things. And
yeah, no, but I feel like we've given you guys a pretty good crash course. Like, it's like 48 hours in the high country.
yeah. What's
and
the
is it basically rally packs through a couple?
Blue Rag and Billy Goats are probably two of the most iconic ones.
Yeah.
And it was really cool. Like that sunset over Hotham, like the first night.
That was wicked, wasn't it?
unreal. I'm so
Yeah.
glad we made it. We were like, just there in time. Everything went right, and we were there with like 10 minutes to spare to get the sunset.
Yeah, we got it done.
Country, I guess you've done it a million times. So
Well, I've done it a lot of times. I've never done that flats road, and that's probably like one of the, not the hardest track I've ever done, but probably up there with one of the scariest. Like, like it's more to the point of you're at the top of a mountain on a hill like this that gets the adrenaline going a bit more. But you do stuff like that down on the bottom of it in the bush, and it's it's fine. We roll the car, it just lands on its roof. But like you roll the car there, you're probably dead. Roll all the way to the bottom of the mountain. No, it's good even just to show you around. Like it's good going somewhere where you've been a few times and showing someone else and them experiencing it and all that.
What's your take on a Parma? Do you like it?
Delicious Parmigiana.
Spell it, Richard.
Say it. How do you say it? You say Parmigiana.
Parmigiana.
No, you don't. I agree on the spelling. I'm not denying the Oxford Dictionary.
No horses, 10-person capacity. Noojee Trestle Bridge Walk. Only allowed 10 people on this bridge. Check it out. It's huge. That's like a little waterfall over there. Yeah, so cool. We're gonna go up top the bridge back. Swindlehurst reckons he's Ninjahurst. Is that Ninjahurst? Actions were performed by trained professional.
This is an original railway line extended for 42 k's, 0.8 k's, from Warragul to Noojee, operated in 1919 to 1954, and was used to transport timber, passengers, livestock, and produce. Was dismantled in 1961.
You could like get up and do a full speech in front of a school.
Nah, I used to get real nervous. I'm getting better now, but like.
They after have had a big Singapore can't go through. Keep tourists in.
Thanks for watching this episode. Next episode, we get stuck into the EMU Customs FJ and we managed to finally fix Mac's diff.
He's got a brand new car.
Make sure you hit that subscribe button. We are banging out content every week.
It's got leather.